What's going on, guys? Snake Eyes here, playing some more Dark Souls 2, and in this episode we're going to be doing a boss guide, and today's boss is the Ruined Sentinels. Right off the bat, I highly suggest just taking out this one before jumping down, because if you jump down you're going to aggro all three of them, and fighting 2 requires a lot of patience, and I really don't even want to try fighting 3. But as you can see right here, fighting 1 is really easy. All you have to do is just kind of hug up towards them. If you are going to back away from him, just go ahead and block. The attacks take a moderate amount of stamina, so conserving stamina is something that you do need to watch out for. But as you can see, once you start laying a couple of hits into them, they actually stagger pretty easy, and you can go ahead and get yourself some more free hits. And when they drop down like that, it's best to just back away and give them space and let them come back up, because if you go back down, you're going to fight all 3 of them. And as you can see right there, he did a swing. That's one thing that you need to know about this boss is when they jump up from the ledges, they do a swinging attack as well. And if you're too close, you are going to get hit by that. So right here, I'm just going ahead and trying to get a little damage in as I can. The crossbow didn't really work out, but as you can see, he's about to jump up, and he does his swinging attack. And that actually has some pretty deadly range. But right here, it's best to just get as much damage as you can before the other Ruined Sentinel comes in, and try not to stay towards the edge, because he's going to come up right now, and if I were any closer he would have hit me, and it would have been real bad, because right when they both come up, it's best to just jump down and fight in a more open area. Drink a Estus flask if you need to, because that's probably one of your only times. This point in the fight, as you can see, I already have 1 down and 1 at half health. What I suggest is keeping your eye on the one that you already have half health on, and trying to go ahead and just eliminate him. As you can see, the other one was wide open, but I didn't go for him because it's best to not let the fight last out any longer, drag out any longer than you need to, and it's best to go ahead and just try to get their numbers down to 1, because once you fight 1 on their own, it's actually really easy. And one thing that you should be mindful of is when they start attacking in flurries like that, it's okay to break lock on and just run away from them, get your space between them, do ranged attacks if you want. Right there, I just did it because I lost which one I was supposed to be attacking, so I hit one, and then I realized that that's the guy that I'm supposed to be, the guy next to him, the one that I got locked on right now, is the one that I need to be attacking. Their attacks are pretty slow. You can dodge through most of them and pretty much block the rest of them, but when they get together, that's the most time that you need to worry about. They do these jumping attacks that are also pretty deadly, and if you are locked on them, it'll shift your camera way high up and actually pretty much mess you up and get your sight off the other one. And as you can see right there, they both like to do the attack, the jumping attack. So like I said, just don't be afraid to break stamina or break lock on, and just heal up if you have to. And this is, like I said, where it requires a lot of patience, because you need to know when you can go into an attack. It's best to kind of separate them. They have this movement kind of like Ornstein and Smo from the first Dark Souls, where one will kind of go in one direction and the other will go in another, just to kind of get you not focused. But at that point in time, you just need to make sure you have both of them in your sights, and like I said, just have patience. Right there is a shield throwing attack that they do, and it's actually best that they do that. Basically, they can't block your moves anymore, and the shield attack, as long as you're at a decent range, is actually pretty easy to avoid. So right here, I found an opening. That's when I took out that guy. Like I said, they're pretty easy, and then now the fight just kind of gets over from there. I know as soon as I took out that second guy, that this one would be real easy to defeat. But that doesn't mean to drop your guard, because as you can see, he has this point in time where he does a little bit more damage than I want him to do, and when I try to run away, he actually pursues me pretty bad. And I wasn't actually, see, like right there, he's chasing me. I was actually kind of worried that maybe he'd get in a lucky hit and it'd be over. So by all means, just because they're both down, 2 of them out of the 3 are down, that doesn't mean that you should just drop your guard. That just means pretty much take your time, and make sure that your hits are nice and clean. Conserve your stamina, and when they're low on health, you can go ahead and flurry out your attacks if you want. But there you go. I'm kind of a little rusty. This is my first commentary of the day, so sorry about that. I shouldn't have done a boss guide, but that's how you beat the Ruined Sentinels. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, take care.